interesting as far as the Vox immunity dynamic goes. So I can't wait to see these two teams clash. Either way, we're jumping into the pistol between immunity and the Chiefs. So let's see how this one pans out. We do have what seems to be a set play already in the works here for the Chiefs. Oh, I love it!
Excellent grenade there from...
oh my god, love it. MIP did that at MLG Aspen for the first time ever, and that was
very effective nades.
Alright, so already we have lots of battling here as they make their way onto the site. The Chiefs able to get that bomb down, planted pretty open as well. That's very brave, that plant, but it looks to be effective. Nova there has his back.
Excellent headshot there onto Ricky.
Important to take that kill quickly. He had a man, James, flanking him.
Is he going to get the peek? And he catches the top of his head. Nova goes down. Excellent play there by the Chiefs. They despite losing that man early on, they got onto the site and got the bomb down. So that means they will be buying up early.
Yeah, Nova with 4 kills, almost finding himself the ace there. You can see he's got actually quite a lot of cash because of that, which is pretty awesome. So the Chiefs only have to eco once here, then they're going to get their buy underway, and that's actually always really scary on maps. And you can see that you know, the loadout here for immunity is kind of weak. If you basically think, okay, if they survive all these weapons in the next round, they're going to be up against 5 AKs, maybe even an AWP if the bomb goes down. So already we do have the fragging coming in here. The MP7 able to spray down a couple players, but 2 do fall here for Team Immunity. So Fama switched out for the MP7, but extra, obviously it's really nice the MP7 going to give him some extra cash, able to drop the AWP for a teammate. So that's wonderful. But still 2 Famuses in the mix here, so the AKs will be able to exert quite an advantage on some of these battles against those Famuses. But other than that, the problem for the Chiefs here is the lack of grenades. So we'll have to see how they're going to approach this. They've got 2 smokes to play with to see if they can open up middle or shut down. Yep, they've used 2 on middle already. A connector smoke and a CPL smoke. And,
James trying to get the intel there on our opponents. Excellent. I think he caught the feet there and managed to get the headshot there onto Yam. James pushing into those apartments carefully, thinking it's clear, I think.
A lot of info there. Team, and he's going to get taken down by Zusi.
Boost going up into mid doors. Could catch a player on the rotate. Excellent kill by Nova there onto
and Zusi and Nova, the kind of entry players here for the Chiefs, proving just that. And the danger of the Chiefs is certainly some of these individual plays, the possibilities when it comes to winning these Angels. And so far, we are seeing them making those picks. And this is going to be a really exciting game if kind of this trend continues here. I'm very curious to see how Immunity's CT setups are going to change and how they're going to try to adapt to the way that the Chiefs are playing. But of course, now they're in for an eco. Only 1 eco until they are going to get their buy-in. And I'll to see if they're going to be able to get any damage in here. Quick push just before the play comes in towards A, and that's going to give them 1 frag, but Offnu with the triple spray down.
3 headshots, indeed.
And the push comes in onto the site itself, so bomb goes down and all is well.
I think that early bomb plant on the first round definitely helped out the Chiefs there. It's given them a lot of money to work with. James just with the 5-7 here. Not looking hopeful against 4 fully fledged and fully armed players.
So just going to keep pretty much everything alive here, apart from the gun that Zusi had. But yeah, they are looking great on the cash. Now, Immunity going to be in with their buy. Would expect an AWP to come out here from one of the players. We're going to have Sniper picking up the AWP, tossing it over to Ricky. He's got, so look at his timing here. He's got a decent time. He could actually push into apartments or go for the bench push and get the angle towards T-slope really quickly. It looks like he's going to go for that. Let's just see if he's going to be seeing anything. Not yet. So now he's going to get himself onto an angle through connector. And in the meantime, it's going to be a push here. 2 quick frags found in the apartments for Immunity. That's good work there. And that's going to be an advantage found as they lost Yam towards middle. So Team Immunity looking quite strong here, and the Chiefs have to adapt. They do have. Let's just check out where their players are. We've got 2 coming up into A slope now, as They also have a player still in underpass, looking to actually catch some players rotating from the B side of the map, and he may even be able to do it. We do have Zusi and Ofnu moving forwards here, but Dizzy still in that flanking position. Very scary here. Flash over the top there. They double peek the angles. Both at once they come in for the sandwich action, and it's looking fantastic here for the Chiefs. What a round there from them. Great recovery after the opening double kill from Team Immunity, and the Chiefs are looking pretty fantastic.
Double peek definitely paid off for them there. The teamwork is pretty good. They're throwing flashes and working together rather than just trying to go in there on his own and trying to get the kills on his own. He's worked with his teammate, and it worked. They gained control of the site and managed to frag them all out. The score ends up as 3-2 for the Chiefs. On T side, looking very hopeful for them. They're pushing into apartments right now.
So Dizzy, a very new player to the game as well. Not any previous experience really, and we can interesting to see how he actually develops this new team. We do get the potential spray down with the pistol. They're only picking up 1 kill, does Sniper. So far, looking quite strong here for the Chiefs. Do get the bomb down, nice setup going in for them. And Team Immunity looking for some damage here on the exits. There's no way they can actually push into the site. So if they can pick up some weapons though on the outside, stop, or at least trap them if they are trying to escape the bomb explosion radius, then that's going to be really nice. You can see we've got a nice little setup here, just peeking from both angles. Looks like the Chiefs are going to be well equipped to deal with it though. And Lightstep getting a frag there, we can see at the end. And he is going to be a player who is going to be leading the Chiefs, also able to pick up the AWP from time to time. And it's not really typical for AWPers to also be leading the team. And the only other example I can really think of is at the moment from the pro circuit is probably Team Liquid with well, Existence is more of a secondary AWPer, and I mean he's not really a dedicated AWPer. I don't know, it's an interesting one. But we do have Dizzy picking up the AWP there for the Chiefs, so Lightstep not picking it up at the moment. But Adren from Liquid is dedicated AWPer and in-game leader. But other than that, it's not so common. Either way, you can see the movement here from the Chiefs. Looking for that A play. They have 1 player towards the B side of the map, looking for the kind of lurker / flanking play in Dizzy as they make their way in now. Let's see if they're able to make this work. In they go. Yam going to stop Ofnu. Zusi gets the trade though. Ricket coming in from the stairs, looking for the sprays with the M4. Does pick up Lightstep. The bomb does fall to the ground as Dizzy is over by the B apps. I don't know why you're going to Dizzy on the rector. What the hell? We're going to have Zusi cleaned up though in front of the bomb. And this is looking very traumatic here for the Chiefs now. Having some great rounds, but the defense of the A bomb site is fantastic here for Team Immunity. It is all on Dizzy now. The AWP, and he's got 4 players. There's absolutely no way he's going to get that bomb. So it's going to be a battle to survive.
Team Immunity, it was a win needed. I mean, they definitely didn't want the Chiefs, especially on T side, getting some momentum going in. That would be particularly detrimental for their T side. They'll have less rounds to work with. But it seems like this break in momentum might bring it back. I mean, of course, it's far too early to tell, but they are playing very, very evenly. I find these teams. It's a very entertaining match to watch.
Yeah, and Team Immunity, you have to be like such a serious team, to be honest, because they know that they can really make it to those overseas events. They know that they can take down Vox, and they're the team that probably has the best chances to do so, despite the possibility for some other teams to be able to also dethrone them. I think Team Immunity are the best candidates for that, and it's going to be interesting to see how that dynamic's going to work out in the future here, as this is a really versatile team. And imagine for those into the source scene from Team Immunity, very well decorated, very experienced, one of the best from that scene. Moving into Go. So just taking some map control here. So you see providing some presence for his team towards the B-apps. We do also have the rest of his lineup just dispersed Got Dizzy by the underpasses. We can. Oh, actually, no, sorry. He's up in the window room. He's managed to get into the window room more or less by himself. That's pretty impressive, and that's going to be really important there. That's a beautiful forward position. Can get himself into the CPL area, into jungle. Can create a lot of horrifying situations for the rotating players of Team Immunity. So the Chiefs set themselves up quite well here. However, they don't have anybody in connector, and that might make things a little bit more difficult. But in come the grenades. And once again, we're going to see Dizzy, who is the lurker there towards the other side of the map. ZC going to get one frag on the entry, looking for more here as they make their way in. It's going to be trades left and right, though, as we enter a 3-on-3. And Dizzy's been spotted now. It is playing from connector. You can see that he can lock Ricker in this angle. Look at that. Ricker needs to try to take angles to stop the bomb from going down, but Dizzy's able to stop that. As in comes James from the side from CT, and that's going to shut the bomb down. Quite poorly for the Chiefs at the moment. No time left, and they don't want to die at the end of the round. This could be really annoying if Team Immunity get the frags. Oh my god, they survive. That is pretty important there. So
definitely, yeah. With 7 HP there, he could have lost that AWP potentially. Luckily, makes it through to another round. Of course, the AWP is very important on Mirage, and it's definitely needed for some map control. It can easily get some entry frags, especially when going for B, when there's a guy playing Van. If you can get a pick or through Palace and you're getting a guy in jungle, it's a very effective weapon.
That flash was beautifully timed there from Zusi to stop this mid aggression. Look at this movement in middle here from these players. That's a beautiful circle. Best I've ever drawn in my life, but you guys get the picture. Got Immunity really taking a lot of control in that middle area, trying to get that early information. But the Chiefs, they reacted so well. They take this really passive approach and completely expose Team Immunity, take down 2 players. Yam is really low as well. It's hard to see Team Immunity coming back into this one. The odds of winning this round are quite slim, to be honest. Nova going to pick off one more. James goes down. It's a slippery slope at this point here for Team Immunity as they try to take more and more risks to get back into the round. But now just leaves Sniper and Yam. And we can see that Yam is going to be rushing towards the apps here. Probably convinced that it's going to be an A play, but they've all rotated towards B. And that's going to be it for him. Sniper is going to get a flank frag onto Lightstep. But now they know where he is. Oh, what a one-tap
there.
Nova.
The Chiefs were very smart there. Instead of rushing out straight after they got flashed, they played it passively, like you said, and they waited. And catching Immunity out in the open, which was very smart call there, which definitely helped them win that round.
Yeah, it's really awesome when you see these teams aware of certain timings. The flash coming in at this perfect moment. Actually, I was going to go to the grenade there, but I don't want to get stuck on it. Flash we can do. Oh, okay, we changed pop. Never mind. But we do have the pistols in, the pistol save here for Team Immunity. As this is like a really bad day on Auto Director's part. It switches away all the time. It's super weird. I'm going to have to take full control of this missless action here. But to get the cleanup here, as we had a lot of pistol deaths towards the Biapsi. It was a good call there from Team Immunity. So now Dizzy going to spot one of the 2 remaining players. Imagine going to go down, and Yam, he's going to hear all the stepping. He knows, of course, they're there. And this is actually pretty awesome because they're going to have no idea that he's actually so close to it at this point. If he times when to run perfectly, this could be really interesting right now. Yam's going up through the Palace area. Now, this is going to be a lot to ask for with no armor and just a P250, but got the element of surprise, and he might just get a quick frag. This could be huge. Oh, he gets the frag. Oh, quite the second one, but it was a good effort.
Very well played for Yam there. He knew when to walk. He knew when they were likely to be, and I'm pretty surprised at how well he managed to follow up behind the Chiefs there. He's playing it very sneaky. Nearly paid off. Would have been lovely to see him get that frag, but unfortunately, the Chiefs managed to win that round.
So we got Rick here with the AWP. They're going towards B, but once again, we have the Chiefs looking for this play towards A. And actually, Team Immunity have a very close to the slope setup and towards Palace. This is actually an ideal way to defend against this. 2 players in shadow now. We get the trades coming in as the entries are there from Dizzy. Spray from Zusi. Gonna get team killed there by Lightstep, but it will be an end to Yam in the end. But 3 health left for Ofnu. certainly going to hurt. Going to have to back away at the moment. That's actually quite smart considering that there's so much time left for Team Immunity to get in position here. And they were so far away from being actually on the site with no grenades left. This is, with so much time left, I love this call here from Lightstep to just back away. So now they can use this extra time that they have to force Team Immunity to split up into this situation where they can now get a 2-on-1. It's a very smart play here from the Chiefs, playing it by the book. Have to see if they can get the executions though. It's going to be Ricker who is on CT spawn it with this AWP. He's got a lot of work to do as this bomb is soon to go down here for the Chiefs as they try to search for his position. Now will they find the angle in time? Okay. Waiting for a sound cue. Hoping not to get flanked here. There's the pixel, gets the shot, the bomb is down. Disaster strikes the Chiefs now as there's no time at all. Ofnu does get the kill onto Ricket, but is in danger of dying there after the time. Looks like he's going to keep himself alive, but yeah, good effort.
Very well done to Ricky there. I mean, I think if he was looking for just that sound cue and that pixel, I mean, he played it well. A shame that the Chiefs couldn't get that bomb down. It was looking quite hopeful with only one man, but having Ofnu on 2 HP, it was probably too much of a risk to try anything rash. Good attempt regardless.
They're going for a quick mid play this time, switching up the pace as we have Team Immunity in a really bad spot actually after that round because so many players died. They have very low money to actually rebuy these guns. They're on Famises. We're seeing the AKs come into play now on the entry here for the Chiefs, but this defensive line over towards the stairs is quite strong. It's going to stop the push for now, and it's just Lightstep left over with the AWP. Going to rattle off one shot, whiffs that one, and now he's in a lot of trouble as Team Immunity can go for the hunt. And there it is, a free AWP for James, and Ricket is going to be very pleased with that pickup, and there it is. Going to get swapped over to him. And he's got a pretty poor spawn for a timing for an aggression, but that's okay considering that it's going to be a pistol save here for the Chiefs. Only 3 rounds left to play in this one. So the Chiefs are really going to need a bomb plant, if possible, in this round to make their lives a little bit easier. So they can buy up 2 times. To see if they're able to do that. Who do we have here? We've got James and we've got Sniper. So there's James and Sniper on the defense here. And wow, quick kill onto James. Sniper going to go in there. They jump on top of his head. Gets 2 on the spray. But that's some weapons down there. Good nade. Lightstep taking a lot of damage. Down to 43 health. Immunity make their way in through the windows. But look at this. This defense is actually kind of panning out here for the Chiefs. Even with just these pistols. It's forced to a 2-on-2. Imagine going to make that a 2-on-1 now with Nova left over. It's by the car at the moment. And they've spotted him. Now they'll know where he is. Ricket able to get taken out by him. Imagine just faking the defuse in the smoke, and that's going to be enough to bait out Nova from his hidey hole, and the defuse will come into play for Team Immunity. But that's good damage done, and we don't have a lot of cash.
Immunity are coming in from all angles when retaking these sites, and when you have CTs from every possible entry, it makes it very difficult for the Ts to hold off those sites. Because where you're hiding from one position, there's always a guy that can manage to spot you from another. Such as, I think it was Imagine managing to pick off, I think it was Zusi, from the back of the site there. But Immunity have got a strong retake. They seem to be giving away the sites, but they're fine with recovering them.
So you can see 2 AWPs into play for Team Immunity at the moment. It's going to be Ricker that will potentially see action first, though, as they are these Ts are pushing into the B area at the moment. They're going down to underpass, just keeping the presence alive there, and in they come. Grenades in as well. It's going to be pretty hard actually for Team Immunity to take this round now, because this is essentially a free bomb site. So it seems as if Team Immunity have really misread the situation as the bomb goes down and they have to go for a full retake. And this is an expensive round for them, buying up 2 AWPs. Is he going to get traded? as it's a 3-on-4, and they will have to save these weapons. I really don't... Yeah, they can't really do anything from this position. And they've got 2 AWPs as well. And if we look at the cash here for the Chiefs, after they win this round, I mean, they can definitely go for the hunt here to try to remove these AWPs, as they're going to be able to buy in the next round no matter what. So this is definitely a worthwhile... It's actually a really big deal. If they could get rid of these AWPs, it'd be really huge, but they're a little bit too far away. So 2 AWPs making it into the next round for Team Immunity.
The Chiefs do have a good amount of rounds for their T side, though, as we mentioned earlier. And for those that are new to Counter-Strike, Mirage can be quite CT-sided. I mean, with certain players, Ts can easily get rounds, but it seems to have a hold for CTs. They seem to be able to hold sites quite nicely. And the Chiefs will definitely be happy with their scoreline, but even if they lose this round, 7 rounds going into CT side, only 9 needed to win. I think the Chiefs have got a good shot at this.
Yeah, absolutely. So looks like the B play is going to be coming in here, but the nade is going to take down Zusi. They've lost quite a couple, well, 2 players already to early exchanges in middle. And already imagine, you know, that quick underpass push was able to spot the majority of the lineup of the Chiefs. So the game's been given away, and you can see that's really coming into play here, because they've got, imagine now, he's pushed all the way up middle. He's they're basically locked in. They're boxed into the B apartments. This is not a good look here for the Chiefs on this last round of the first half. This is looking very, very positive for Team Immunity to take this at the moment. So how the hell are the Chiefs going to get out of this predicament? We do have Ricky on the window. There's the flank, and Sniper could just shut this down all by himself here with the FAMAS. Eddie goes for the peek there, goes for the spray, doesn't actually get all that much. So Rick is going to be under a lot of pressure here. Does get the wall bang onto Offney. That's going to delay the bomb from going down. It's just Lightstep now, and he's going to get taken out as well by the AWP. 8-7, Team Immunity going to be... I'm not sure how if they're going to be all that happy with this half. The Chiefs got a really good chunk of rounds here. It's all going to depend on how confident Team Immunity are on the T side of this map. Some teams really have a much harder time than others here, so it's hard to say.
I think if the Chiefs use their AWPer, Dizzy a lot, or Dizzy and Lightstep, I think they might be able to hold the sites. Maybe 2, 1 on B, 1 on A, or 1 from mid, and watching the A. They could have a good chance at winning this. I mean, the Chiefs, they got 7 rounds on T side. They're going to be very happy with this, and Immunity have got a nice uphill battle for them. But with the skill of Immunity, I think it's, like we said, it's going to be very close. And Zusi getting the double headshot there, 1 onto Yam or 1 on Ricky.
This is really crushing here. The bomb does go down, so that's definitely a good consolation. But that is a lot of just crushing pistol duels there, going the way of the Chiefs. Very nice indeed from them. But Team Immunity going to be able to pile on the pressure very soon. Just 1 round of a save, and then we'll get the action straight away. So Team Immunity, I'm very curious to see if this team is going to be throwing in the set plays at the Chiefs, how they're going to test them. Because some teams are... There's so many different ways to actually approach this map, and there's so many different ways to actually gain map control as well. So I'm not incredibly familiar with how Immunity like to do things, but I'm definitely a big fan of teams that are able to basically make awesome plays to secure connector control away from the CTs, and then use that and then branch it into an A or a B play. And when teams are able to do that, it can put the CTs in a really sketchy position, because they lose so much awareness of the map, and their rotations are slowed to either an A retake or a B retake, and that it just becomes really difficult. Their options become so much more limited. So I always enjoy seeing heavy connector oriented play.
Taking the control, and especially connector, it leads to a lot of results. You could go A, you could go B. You've got a lot of options if you take that mid control, and I think Immunity will be looking to take a lot of mid control this game. But Lightstep shutting it down by taking out Yam there. James left alone. Only 3 guys left for the Team Immunity. Often he's going to try and catch the head of Imagine there, but Imagine replies with an AK. And Zusi manages to trade it off. Sniper looking to try and edge out. Hoping to try and get the player up on stairs.
So good work so far from Lightstep. He's repositioned as well. And he's now in a great position to deal with the remainder of the Chiefs, of the Team Immunity lineup as they make their way into the site. It's a great shot there from Lightstep, looking to get himself that 4 kill in the bag, but it's James to shut him down. This for the taps, long range, connects with Nova, and suddenly 35 seconds left, and James is in a position to cause even more damage, maybe even win the round at this point. He's got to make sure that he can find another good one-on-one hit. And he might just be able to get that. Here it is. Going to find himself another shot onto Zusi. 3 health left on him as Dizzy covers the back and will get the spray to finish him off. And it looked like Team Immunity in that round had the plan to actually get 3 players. It was looking like they were trying to actually play them into connector because they had players around this area to actually then go for the potential 3-pronged attack if they then rotated someone back, which teams do actually often do once they get connector. You want a bulk of players to take it initially, and then you can, once you have it, you can pull players back. So with such good AWPing from Lightstep in that previous round, it actually created a situation where they couldn't even get to that phase. They couldn't even get to the phase where they had any map controls. So very, very key plays from him. And if he keeps that up, as you were mentioning, with this AWP, it's going to get really bad. But wow, James with 2 quick frags. Where did they come from?
James is making frags out of nowhere at the moment. His aim is very good. He's a headshot, and I think he got 3 last game. He knows what he's doing with his weapons. I'm sure he's looking to clutch it. Now he's got the M4. It's looking a bit hopeful. We've seen him take down 3 players in a 1 versus 4 situation, so unfortunately the bomb is in connector.
It's going to be really rough without that Kevlar as well. The aim punch is going to really be a problem if he gets tagged. Needs to get the instant kills here. And they had the angle onto the bomb. Dizzy gets the kill. And 11-8 is the score now, as the Chiefs are looking pretty solid, to be honest. Their money situation is definitely very, very taxed, considering that Team Immunity are doing so much damage all the time, which is really good, because now they're always keeping the situation available whereby the Chiefs will be ecoing if they lose even a single round. So gonna see the set play coming in now, and we got Zusi and Ofnu on the site to try to deal with this. So let's see if they can actually pull this one off here on the defense. We have all the nades coming in. There's Ofnu there. Overwide Shadow. First point of contact here. Counter grenades coming in. Zusi gonna take down James, but the flames are gonna trade onto him. There's still Ofnu left in the site though, looking to see what he can find. There's smokes everywhere. They smoked off the entire site, and he is going to get a frag before getting taken down. Trades all over the place, and here it is now. Imagine in a 1-on-2 trying to tap away, but Dizzy gets the better of him, and the round is going to go to the Chiefs once again. So sorry, to Team Immunity and the Chiefs. I'm getting this mixed up. It's too early for me.
The Chiefs, they're holding these sites pretty nicely, despite the amount of smokes. They had, I think it was Zusi that was, or I think it was Zusi, or Ofnu even, hiding behind those boxes, not peeking out straight away, and doing that, the T's thought it was safe, and as you saw, one of them come running to plant the bomb, and he just got a free kill from it, and they're definitely smart with holding off their sites.
So still, I have to say, I haven't seen a round where Team Immunity on a buy have actually really had decent mid control. There's been one. I don't think there's really been a proper round like that. It's been shut down so effectively by Lightstep with the AWP that's not really happened just yet. And we can see that actually now they are working their way into middle, and Lightstep is there on an angle, but only towards short at the moment. He's also got to make sure that he's wary of those boosts, so he's got that angle under control as well. So that's more or less what he's doing. And there's a nice pop flash there to get a peek onto connector to see if they can get a quick entry there. But no CTs to be found, but they're going to be pushing in, but it's Nova able to take down just one player. So this is going to put things to a really weird spot now as they move in, And we see Offnu just rotating super fast. There's Dizzy in the site. They haven't actually gained full control though yet. They're kind of surrounding the site, but that smoke's being really problematic. They're going to find the CT. Dizzy goes down. And now, even situation. 3-on-3. Imagine coming around the corner, does take down Zeusy. Great frags found here by Immunity. There's the third one. Number 2 for Sniper. And the bomb will go down at the end.
Immunity will be happy with that indeed. I mean, they were going on a bit of a momentum swing there. Exactly. The Chiefs, without that momentum, it can put players off. It's very hard to fight against a team with lots of momentum, and you don't want to be ecoing constantly. But if the Chiefs manage to kill him now, Immunity will have lost their round loss bonus, which is not what they want to be doing. So Immunity need to string some rounds together rather than win one, lose one. And they look like they are getting mid-control this game. Imagine
Chiefs on that eco now.
Yeah, when it's ecoing, the CTs definitely don't want to be trying to be too brash in mid there, because with rifles they can easily pick them off in mid. So they're playing it smart, they're playing it safe, they're hiding, they're trying to get those angles, trying to catch Immunity off guard. When Immunity think it's safe, they want to pop out, either spray him with a CZ or get him in a lovely headshot with a P250.
Nice tapping away from Yam there. But Lightstep going to actually find himself a quick kill, not going to take the AWP though, does get removed. As the rest of the players get cleaned up. It's just Dizzy now. He's left over. But this is because Immunity have been doing so much damage constantly that as soon as they eventually did win a round, the Chiefs have to eco. So that a lot of merit should go to Immunity for the amount of damage they've been dealing. Not been going down without a fight in a lot of those rounds, and that's been giving them a bit of a lifeline in that sense to come back into the match. And where is Dizzy? Let's have a look. There he is, by the kitchen. Still. So, going to be quite interested to see if Team Immunity will go for a similar movement as they did this round. We could see some kind of set grenades coming in from them to actually smoke off this area kind of initially, and then they get the smokes further forwards to kind of allow themselves to push up short into connector and so on quite quickly. So that they did that really fast that round. Obviously, there was no AWP in play, and that's something that they knew. So, or they should have known, factoring in the amount of damage that they've been dealing. So Rick is on the AWP. He's got a fast timing towards middle, so looking to actually flash over before going for a peek. And he's got the smoke to cover him as well. So not just going for just a dry angel potentially against an AWP. Instead, no, getting his team into position. So good team play coming in here. Good tactical use of the grenades to get themselves into the control that they need. And another eco coming out here, but it's Lightstep to pick up the AK of Yam from his dead body there. But he's quite low as well. But I do like this movement from middle. It's quite fluid. And obviously quite rehearsed here from Team Immunity. You can see the presence they have there. They've got Imagine working his way up T-slope as well. See what he can find. They really don't want to run into a stack here, so information finding from Imagine, and he's going to get taken down. I don't think he really saw more than one person as well, so they don't really know if there was a stack or not. Nova's taken the AK back to B. This is actually looking quite scary.
Rookie unfortunately missing that AWP shot there. That would have been very good for opening up the site. But nevertheless, he uses the Tech 9 and manages to take out Offnu there.
So bomb to be planted. Cover in from James. As Dizzy goes down. Nova is left. He's got a CZ and an AK. He's going to actually win the duel. And now Sniper's left with 9 points of health. Nova coming in from jungle, looking for the frag, and he doesn't get it. Doesn't land a single bullet. That aim punch really proving very effective, going towards going to the favor of Sniper in that duel. And 12-11 now, as Team Immunity have indeed swung momentum back towards their favor. So all these eco rounds have been picked up, but now the Chiefs in with a buy again, and Dizzy, they're actually sending 3 players. Sorry, no, just the 2. But they're sending Dizzy towards short to look for a quick pick there. They've got a crossfire from connector as well, but we're seeing a similar movement in middle here. And James does get taken down by Dizzy. This time, the Chiefs now with a good arsenal behind them, able to have control of middle. But there's less of a focus here at the same time from Immunity. Now there's weapons for the Chiefs. Okay, trying to edge in, but just get blocked by the smoke. Got the bomb moving carefully in the hands of Sniper up towards Connector here. So they're going to show the bomb straight away if they are to get a duel on Connector. So this is could be problematic. Might give the game away here for them. Sniper and Yam can trade for each other quite effectively in these positions, and they're going to go for the boost here. Sniper's ready. Lightstep's ready for this. Can see him there, carefully waiting. Gets the flash. It completely misses Lightstep. Doesn't get the kill though, and they're going to back away as the push comes in. It's very staggered into the bomb site. The players from middle arriving far too late onto the scene here, as the rest of the players were cleaned up towards A slope. Now they make their way in. He's caught in the crossbar between 3 angles. Yam, what is he to do? There's nothing he can get done, and that is it. The Chiefs actually pick up the rounds, and things go back towards their favour.
You definitely don't want a staggered approach when taking that A bomb site. I mean, if you go in one at a time, CTs can just sit in their angles and pick you one by one. Immunity, they needed a bit more communication. They needed to push together. I mean, it didn't help with that pressure there from a window, but when you don't come all together, it can be very difficult indeed.
So just the Tech9 rush now, and it doesn't look... They're not even all that together. They're kind of just spread out there. The first 2 players really far ahead. So definitely not how you want to do it. It's like a very, very clean round there for the Chiefs. They are looking like they're going to take down Team Immunity. This is actually a really important match because, again, if Team Immunity really want a solid chance to actually take down #1 in the group, and we don't have the home and away system here for Oceania just yet, they're not going to get another chance against the Chiefs, and they can't really afford to be losing any matches here. They've got to find a way back in there, and they're going to try to go for a bit of an A play. Actually, the Chiefs going for a bit of pressure on middle, which is awesome to mix in, but if Team Unity move into the A site now, they have a really strong window of opportunity. They don't know it, but there is. And now they're sending Zeusy up. They're going to work this out sooner rather than later. The Chiefs going to have to rely on Ofnu here on the site to actually get a good couple frags in at the very least. If Ofnu can put a stop to this. Does get taken down immediately. That's really important there. But Zeusy in on the flank. Things could get really bad here now. Really bloody. Comes in with the silence then forward, does take down Yam straight away. James trying to take control of CT as he tries to battle away Lightstep, but can't quite find the frag just yet. There it is, gets the head of Lightstep. This is a really strange round now. Look at this. Zeusy, where did the bomber come from? This appears out of nowhere, and all of a sudden 2-on-2. Ricker going to pick up the bomb. He knows the flank is not safe. Teammate is going to get taken down by Nova. Ricket needs to pull out the clutch right now. Zeusy in a one-on-one now. He's played so patiently. 20 seconds left to get the bomb down, and Ricket gets the frag. Excellent stuff there from him to clutch the round for his team. Really, really important. Team Immunity keeping themselves in this. And again, every single result counts in this league. And Immunity definitely must be feeling the pressure here. The Chiefs was great individual skill. And look at this. Yam just runs straight up for a fast timing. Doesn't get any picks, though. His position quite forward. It's quite aggressive here from Yam. In fact, he's got his team behind him for the trades. But they're a little bit slow. And in come the Chiefs. But Team Immunity are taking things slow. And are backing away through T-spawn. So they're pulling the Chiefs back and forwards here. Chiefs don't quite know what to make of this. They've got Zeusy, who's not that forward on the BAPs, so they don't know anything conclusively. Not Zeusy, I'm misreading the numbers. It is Nova. Nova is about to be tested here by Team Immunity. They have 2 players on B at the moment, so the setup's not too bad. No, we're just going to see all the barrels to the weapons. Only gets 1 kill, though. And there is going to be a big rotation coming in from the Chiefs now. Still 40 seconds left to play with. They got to get on top of the bomb site fast. Sniper in with the rotation kills as Imagine cycles around, does get a great angle to Offnu, finds the next player, and Sniper in with the Glock, even gets the kill and Immunity, pick up the round, and the Chiefs can't have much money left. In fact, they are broke. Team Immunity might just be tying this up right now. It's looking quite good indeed for them.
Beginning to get very close indeed. I mean, Immunity, they're going to be getting, especially when it's on Nico, their momentum is on their side. They might even win this in 3 more rounds. The Chiefs will be looking for those rounds. They definitely want to draw this, or not draw this. They definitely want to try and get them back. But being on a Nico, it's very difficult to get it on match point this round.
Yeah, it's really going to be a massive struggle. Seen crazy things in the past, but that's exactly what is going to have to be called for by the Chiefs at this point, because despite being down on the scoreboard, Team Immunity make no mistake with a big edge in this match at the moment. And it's like Zusi will take down Imagine, but there's still much more to be done. Lightstep, though, gets a good kill onto James. Does make it a 2-on-3. However, no armor, no weapons for those remaining players for the Chiefs. And Team Immunity perhaps going to play it ultra safe. Sniper actually alone at the moment. We'll get the fragment to Dizzy, so controlling the situation well. And now they've brought the bomb back together. Sniper's managed to survive by himself, and Rika will get the kill there onto Nova. So Rika's been doing a really good job on the AWP, actually. Better say. I mean, we can see that he's top fragging for his team, but he's been really on point. He looks really confident in the shots that he's making. It's really, really nice to see that confidence in an AWPer. But here we are. We're tied up, and what is this? Okay, there's the buy now from the Chiefs. It is decent. It is decent. And Dizzy's there up on the toll booth position. See that Yam's down on underpass here as the rest of his teammates, the Team Immunity, actually boosting in. That's awesome right there, looking over the smoke. I think we've just missed it there, but and we can have Yam onto the position here where he's able to watch over Connector. And the Chiefs have actually been quite proactive holding short, so it'd be interesting to see if Immunity have a response for that to at least push the player back here. But they're moving up Yaps now. They've got Ricke's leading the angle. There's lots of really dangerous angles here for offers to be on, but look at that. Sniper gets a free one on Connector. That's not going to do the Chiefs any favors. There's Lightstep still in the window room. Sorry, ladder room. As Immunity, they're just walking in. The Chiefs don't know they're there yet. Lightstep does get the frag on short, but he's going to have to wrap around through towards the pillars of the B bomb site to help out, because Nova just got completely annihilated there at the back of the bomb site. This is looking horrendous now for the Chiefs. Team Immunity might just be stealing this match away from the Chiefs right now. You can see them just scrambling to save these weapons that they have. They know it's completely hopeless in this round, and they're going to have to play for that overtime now. So you might be just getting your wish of the overtime.
Indeed. I mean, the Chiefs, they have been performing strong. If they're saving, they'll have an AWP for the next round. It may as well go to overtime. They're both very strong teams. Immunity have been picking up now. The momentum is rolling. The Chiefs just need to get one more game in, I think. Or one more round in even. And looks like they're not going to be able to afford too much. I think he's going to drop. Yeah, they dropped a M4 for Zusi, so they all do have their weapons. It's very possible for us to go into overtime. Very possible indeed.
Oh, Rick is going to go straight. He wanted to go straight up there for a quick pick with the AWP onto T-Slope, but he got denied it by the smoke just in time. So that's quite nice there for the Chiefs, keeping themselves out of harm's way. Rick has, again, been so confident with that AWP that would have really blown up the rounds. But I see him taking over Palace now with that AWP, and I believe Zusi is the one with the angle towards it, kind of. He does have an angle if he does go for a slight peek here, but he wouldn't want to be challenging Rika there. And if we check out where Dizzy is, it's not vulnerable to that AWP yet either, so it's going to be Team Immunity taking control of middle here and slowly moving out of Palace. Lots of position here for Immunity, and it's gained relatively for free there, but Zeusi's position in the sandwich area is going to be so good that it picks up 2 quick kills, and now it's on Yam and James to try to save this round for Immunity and just close it out. Try to get rid of that overtime possibility completely. Team Immunity going to basically be suffering massively to these really excellent defenses here of the Chiefs. It's all about that play from Zeusi there. But here it is. That's going to be it there. Overtime again. So indeed, you're going to get your wish. But I believe Zeusi was in this position. We actually looked at his... can we switch to him? Kind of. Can we move around? No. Well, basically, he was in the sandwich area right there. And as they dropped down onto the site, they just didn't check that position. He stayed really tight to the corner. And it was just 2 complete free frags. It's just such a big difference there. Completely destroyed the round. And do you have any predictions now? We've seen both of them, both teams play both halves. Do you think with MR5 16K we're going to see one team take the lead?
I mean, I think since the Chiefs, that they've shown themselves to be a strong CT side. Even though, as we can see, it's been roughly even. I think we might push it to not necessarily a second overtime, but it's going to be very, very close. I think if Chiefs play their CT side first, or will be playing their CT side, I think they might just about clink this.
It's I feel like Team Immunity definitely had a bit of a hard time when it came to their CT. I think they can do a lot better on the CT, but it's definitely a really, really hard one to call. I mean, both teams have seemingly quite a similar style when it comes to some of these T rounds. Basically trying to go for picks and more or less judge the situation, rely a lot on these mid-round calls to try and kind of like get them in, to position them to be favorable to win rounds in these situations, offer the picks. And yeah, I feel like Team Immunity can do better on the CT side. So, but we'll have to see. Of course, the Chiefs are going to be continuing on CT first before switching to T. So it's going to be a while till we actually figure out and see how Immunity are going to play on this there on the second half there, the first overtime. But yeah, it's going to be quite interesting to see. But then again, Team Immunity, perhaps they will have glanced enough of the Chiefs' game plan here on their CT side to find some way to exploit it. We didn't see, again, like a huge amount of very concerted mid control, and one of the standard rounds we didn't see at all actually. And the standard rounds, at least in the European region, tends to be something to the effect where you are able to take control of middle and be able to play someone in connector. We talked about it a little bit. One team that's been doing it really well in the European Faceit League is LGB. Whereby you have like 3 players, maybe send 2 that way, 1 on underpass, and the job is to basically get 1 or 2 players in connector, then you cycle the remaining player back round to join someone on Palace and slope, and you get a 3-man push into the A bomb site. And it's you can also split it into B, but we can talk about that later. We do have the rounds, first round of the overtime, number 1 between Team Immunity and the Chiefs here for the Oceanic Faceit League underway, and Lightstep with an aggressive but potentially very damaging angle here towards the lineup of Team Immunity. Is he going to be able to pick anything off here? He's going to back away, actually. See how they're just holding there? It's just holding. Making some noise and holding. Now they're making the move into the site. We do have Nova, who is the man to be defending it. And he is just hiding at the moment. On this close range angle, they smoked off everything to get the free plant. It's a good smoke, but Nova going to be moving in unknown to the Immunity lineup. And there's the flank from Dizzy. It's falling to pieces for Team Immunity as they try to hold on to this bomb plant situation. But it's just Sniper left now. 2 excellent kills. Almost gets the 3rd, but it will be Lightstep with a close range orb to take him out and get the defuse there as the Chiefs pick up the first CT round.
Yeah, they definitely play that tactic where they hide on the site. They don't normally want to engage those rushes. They like, instead of Offnu defending A site, it was Nova doing his B defense, and he was hiding. He was waiting, and he waited for that bomb to go down, and it paid off because he just snuck up and managed to catch those easy picks with the Team Immunity not on guard, but almost unaware that there was a player there.
It's kind of an interesting dynamic because the smoke is like a double-edged sword here. It's like they have these brilliant smokes that like cut off the CTs from actually stopping the plant. But that said, it also stops them from clearing the site. So it's kind of a double-edged sword there to sacrifice getting the bomb down. But look at this, Light Step pushed into Palace with a quick hip shot there with that AWP to take down Ricket. And now it's 3 players left for the T's as they make their way in. They've barely gotten onto the site and they've lost almost everybody. Heavily wounded at this point. In go more grenades. Nova going to find a quick frag onto Imagine. As Sniper and Yam are left over. But these positions here from the Chiefs are fantastic. Look at them. They're surrounding Team Immunity. They're stuck in the mud. Nowhere to go. Yam in shadow. Sniper by Tetris, the jump boxes. Slowly trying to find some good angles, clear some spots. But Lightstep, he can play the patient game here. And as soon as they are distracted, he can pop out and do the damage. They know he's there. The threat is constantly there. Breathing down their neck. Sniper and Yam still working closer and closer towards the plant, but they're going to start to need some frags here. The Chiefs are playing this so patiently. The discipline is phenomenal. Dizzy is looking for the peaky. We'll get the frag, and they'll take the round. That's a great cleanup.
The Chiefs, that they are disciplined indeed. That they're not doing. In some situations, players would peek in those situations. They're not. They're just sitting there. They're waiting, and then they'll take a peek every now and again. They won't be brash. They will peek for a second, and if they see someone, they'll tap. They won't stay out there. They'll just sit on the side.
This is a really fast timing from Yam with Zayoli. He gets smoked immediately though, and the same it can be said for Ricky, but it was actually his teammate smoking short there. So that is going to allow him to safely position top mids behind the crate. And actually there is actually a push coming in here on middle. I don't know if Rick has actually spotted it yet. He went up behind the smoke. There it is for the jump. Dizzy gets their headshot onto Ricket, and he's going to fall all the way back off of that frag. And that is a really good play there. Taking the advantage and then falling back. That's how you do it. And now the push will be weaker here from Team Immunity. Actually, James is going to pick up the AWPs. They've got 2 AWPs to clear out positions with. But as you pointed out, I mean, the Chiefs aren't really trying to take too many angles against these guys. But James is going to find the head of Zusi over by Connector as they do move forwards towards that B push. Oh, this is perfect. Great Molotov there. That's going to flush out one of the players if it landed correctly. I'm not sure that it did. But James is going to get up close and personal with the AWP. Good counter grenades coming in, but this angle is so good. He spots the shoulder, hits the shot through the shelf, but the frags are coming in from the Chiefs. Great response there from Yam. The bomb is down on the site, though. With 10 seconds left, things are getting worse and worse here for Yam. Gonna have to make sure that he's in quick here. He's not got any time. Look at that execution style, point blank range. But it's gonna be Lightstep that finishes it. But how did he get the bomb down? I don't even know. It's not gonna make. I don't think it'll make a massive amount of difference. Actually, the money is not too good for them. So they've been purchasing heavily, but they should be fine now.
That was quite unfortunate for James. He was very confident getting onto that site and trying to clear it out. If that molly just landed perfectly, it would have given them a bigger chance of taking that round.
Yeah, that would have been so awesome. It looked like it was going to be perfect. It looked like it was this perfect setup to like win the round, but yeah, it's just a little bit short or something. But this is a fast push up catwalk at the moment. And they've got good control of middle. They're in CPL as well. This is looking pretty dangerous here for the Chiefs. They're not expecting this movement in from Team Immunity. And Yam in with the kill now. They can push up Connector through the smoke. Yam tapping him down off new falls as well. There's one more player by Sandwich, but Yam, it's not looking like he's going to stop anytime soon. Gets another kill. And it's a man advantage now for his team as Ricker picks up one of his own. Dizzy now. Going to be able to be the only man to stop Yam in this round, but the bomb is down. It's a 1-on-2, and Team Immunity look pretty well set up to take this one. Unless Dizzy is going to be good for the clutch. He's got a kit. He's going to be looking for those 1-on-1s. This is a nice angle here from Sniper, just using the sound cues, and there it is. Finishes off the round 18-16, and we will have Immunity picking up 1. They really need to get more than 1. This is the last round now of the first half.
The Chiefs will be a lot happier if they can get this 19-16 rather than 18-17. I mean, it was like that for the halves during the normal time, but I think the Chiefs are going to look for that extra advantage. They don't want to risk it. They're going to be a bit more brash this round, I think. As you can see, pushing into short there. Dizzy Life looking for the picks. Just about getting Yam. Nearly gets James. James is knocked down to a 6 HP there by the window player, I think.
And they really nuked the CPL that round, just throwing every nade in there. As surprised there's any CPL left at this point. But they did do some good damage, but they lost a lot of health as well, and a player. So Team Immunity looking like they're against the ropes at the moment. How are they going to save this round? They have got Imagine pushing up into A. He was looking to try to really sell a bit of a fake here, at least delay rotation, but Nova absolutely shutting this down. Dizzy going to get some tags, and that is perfectly defended by the Chiefs. And 19-16, only 1 round on the T side. That's the Chiefs only need to get 2 rounds on the T side, and they had a pretty strong start to their T side. So I would be surprised here if Immunity are able to actually stop this. This is looking really bad for them. And again, I can't stress enough how incredibly important every single match is in this, because it's not only top 1, but it's essentially you only play each team once as well. So this is a brutal format. But Team Immunity, they really want to stick it to Vox, and to do that, they're going to have to start things off by winning this match against the Chiefs.
James using the auto sniper for the CT side of this game. He's currently, I'm not sure where he's playing at the moment. He's playing into apartments there, looking to try and catch a rush. But the Chiefs are on the other side of the map, pushing into Palace onto the site there. Yams manages to get Nova with Light Step, taking out Imagine. Zusi scouting around the back, clearing out the site. And then Sniper manages to spray him down through the smoke there. Bomb goes down for Chiefs. Yam getting those pixel shots. Dizzy looking like he wants to try and hold this site off. Smoke goes down. There's very good smoke there, but oh my goodness. Ofnu manages to get James. Dizzy gets Yam. Dizzy straight on that site, but Ricky diffuses the situation.
That was actually quite incredible here, that they have to do so much damage. It looked really good for Immunity, like almost that they had them trapped away, had the smokes and everything, but the Chiefs 19, Immunity picking up their CT round 17, expensive round for them. We're seeing the auto snipers purchased, lots of players going down. You actually have to be careful with your money in the MR5 with 16k. Definitely have to be careful. Auto snipers pretty expensive. 5k, thing is pricey. Have James left in the B-Apps once again. It's a mid-take in for the Chiefs. They've got a player on Slope, a player on Palace. If they can take over Connector, they can get that 3-pronged attack potential going for them if they want to go for it in that way. But all kinds of possibilities. Ricket with a good sense actually for the openings that's been created by their CT setup here. You can see he's cognizant of that movement into the ladder room. It's going to be Zusi, however, who's able to control Connector for his team, and they are going to go for a bit of a three-pronged attack. The bomb is really far away, making its way up from CT. How on earth did Imagine get behind them? The bomb is going to flank the flanker from the CTs. This is ridiculous, but he will manage to make it through, and it's a 3-on-3 now with the auto sniper of James rotating, and again, Immunity, expensive rounds, orbs, auto snipers, but in comes Sniper to save the day, and there you go, Sniper with 2 quick kills. James catching Ofnu with his auto snipers, going to allow them to win that one. So Team Immunity looking good so far so good. Light Step on the AWP, and still a lot of bank left for the Chiefs to keep rolling on with the buys as well. So where are they going to go? Looks like a fast timing here from Dizzy. And he gets the kill onto Ricky. Alright, the Chiefs going to be able to pick up early round advantage. There's no one on A at the moment here for Team Immunity. Absolutely nobody. They've completely left A. The Chiefs right now, they're just holding their position here. Look at this. They're just letting Team Immunity stew in their desperation here, being a man down. 3 guys basically in middle. This is kind of nuts. You can see that Imagine's looking for some information by pushing top mid now. They see nothing. And Lightstep's making some noise towards Palace on the A side of the map here. So they're actually flanking towards A at the moment. They think it's going to be an A play. They're completely sold on the A play. And in the meanwhile, the Chiefs are moving slowly but surely onto that B-bomb site. They are completely convinced still. Imagine's moving towards Palace here. He's going to get the flank, but they haven't. Now they know they're pushing into the B-bomb site, but is it too late? The damage may already have been done, but the bomb is not going down so fast. The Chiefs are being a little bit too slow, and they're down 2 men already. And now it is big advantage here for Team Immunity as they go in for the cleanup. It's just Dizzy left, and what a heartbreaking round for the Chiefs. I hope for their sake they don't rewatch the VOD and watch that round, because they had that in the bag.
I mean, the Chiefs played that very, very well. And Immunity, they were looking like they were going to just stay at A, thinking it was an A push. But lucky with Imagine with that flank, he could call out that was only 1 player there, and they did rotate very quickly back into the B side. If the Chiefs put it down quicker, they would have easily taken that round.
Yeah, they're really slow on clearing those angles, and after they kind of sold the... Because they had the guy making noise, and they had like an active response of nades and so on. So you would think that that would speed them up on the other side of the map. But I think it's like a very fine balance with when you go for fakes. You can't run too soon. But either way, we're going to get the push into A now. They do have, once again, I imagine it's probably Dizzy who's lurking on the other side of the map, but this is a good defense here from Team Immunity as they are looking fantastic here. They're crushing the push into the A bomb site. The Chiefs, without anybody from middle to kind of support them or help them, Immunity only have to look in essentially more or less one sweeping direction towards Slope and Palace, and they did that very effectively. Picked up very good entries, very good defensive kills, on the entry of the Chiefs. So you can see that it would definitely be helpful if the Chiefs are able to try to secure middle plays before going for some of these set plays, because Immunity are so good at shutting them down. One of the most powerful things in this game is the art of distraction and splitting up the attention of players. And right there, the entire Immunity team was focused around this area. So can they find Dizzy though? They're going for the hunt here. This could be pretty devastating if they find him. Oh my goodness, he does get the no scope and survives. That is
for comfort there.
Yeah. That's a big deal. But where is he? He's got a pretty awful spawn here. He doesn't really have a good timing or anything in particular. You're going to see him go to apartments though. So look at the AWPer. Oh, he's going to rush Palace as well. This could be interesting. Here he goes. Oh, he gets the kill. It's absolutely gutting there for Dizzy. And we've got James there on the auto sniper on B still. But another repeat here for Yam, but they take him down. This could be a big opportunity into the bomb site now. The smokes are down. The Chiefs looking to get a good clean entry after taking down Yam as he goes for that greedy repeat. And now they're going to get the bomb planted. This is huge now. The Chiefs looking good in this round. Team Immunity now getting through the smoke. So quick pick from Ricky over the top of the stairs as they just converge on the T's position. Wrapping around, sandwiching them, pressuring them, getting closer and closer. There's Ofnu. What a flick there from Ofnu onto the sniper. In comes Zusi over the top. Great distraction, and they clean it up. Overtime number 2 is on the way. And that was
very close indeed.
Yeah. Neither team able to really separate each other from they're just pretty darn even at the moment. It's very interesting. It's hard to say where they're going to find advantages. Again, I feel like we've seen quite a lot of these flat out A pushes, and there can be lots of different ways to execute them, but if you don't know all the variations, at this point it feels like Team Immunity is fairly comfortable at actually retaking and defending those. They've had really good rounds at doing that. So it'd be interesting to see the Chiefs say, you know what, okay, our set play, it's because it gets kind of telegraphed as well, because the CTs see the nades coming over the top, so that gives them the few seconds they need to throw in counter grenades, and get like some spam through the smoke and stuff like that. So they can get like a decent opening defense, and then after that stage, after they get smoked off, Team Unity seem pretty good at just coming in as a team and retaking. They're pretty consistent with that. So the Chiefs in their position, I'd feel like they'd want to start working on more map control plays again. And once again, I know I've got like hard on for like taking middle and stuff like this and like playing connector, but I really feel that that's been missing on so many pushes where we just see the movement just up here and not through here. There's been some rounds where they managed to get players in this area, but that said, Team Unity, we've had Ricky in place as well. He's been good at dealing with that. So it's an interesting dilemma they have. So Dizzy going to be moving quite quickly onto the Biaps, but there is a challenge here in the name of James. Does toss in the Molotov, but that's not going to help very much here, as he does get completely obliterated. They move straight through the fire, and it's going to be all tied up for a moment, but I actually didn't see that coming. Imagine with the quick aggression, and they don't even know which way to look at this point. Imagine picks up 2 easy kills, down to 2 HP, drops the bomb, and Lightstep, in the meantime, managed to find a gap in the defense as they rotated towards B. He is looking to do some damage.
I mean, Immunity's CT side, they're definitely keeping it clean. As we can see, we've got 4 players still alive here. Imagine only on 2 HP, but I think with them starting on the CT side, they're going to be a lot more confident than, because I mean, the Chiefs managed to only get 1 round in, or I believe 1 round in.
Yep, it was.
Indeed. They need to get more than 1 round in, the Chiefs, when playing T side, so hopefully they can pick it up here. Lightstep does get the frag onto Yam, but the bomb,
the op, I guess.
The bomb is heavily locked down.
Yeah, it's gonna be actually quite nice to save this AWP, give him a bit more liberty there to go a little bit more aggressive and not care about his money as much. If he can save it, does get the extra kills, and Sniper's the last man. Lightstep has a really good idea where he is. Look at this, he's just running straight onto the angle. He actually wants to go for the kill here, but he obviously doesn't want to die after the time. Oh no.
That's very disappointing. I was looking hopeful to do some damage. I mean,
got greedy.
Immunity would have loved to have kept those guns, and he did put a dent, but unfortunately Lightstep doesn't get the chance to save that all.
Look at Yam's money already. It's he's like down to like 4k already. Or 3k, so Yam is almost like broke at this point. It's kind of ridiculous. Only into the second round, this is insane. He's gone for 2 full buys, like over 7k spent. So we got a big surge of players towards A slope once again. But look, they're all coming from one angle. They get smoked off on the entrance. We got Imagine here close range. Gonna pick up 1 quick frag before he goes down. And we got Yam who pushed into Palace, and he is not being spotted until just now. And this is so hard to deal with, but Lightstep jumps up on the crate, takes him out immediately. And Sniper trying to flash over and then finds Dizzy, who's always lurking towards that area. And but this time he's going to pick up Sniper, and it's looking a little bit better here for the Chiefs. But the bomb is still not planted, and this is really just a huge issue, because as soon as they hear the bomb start to get planted, they know it's a 2-on-1 for a good 3.5 seconds. So that's their chance to move into position, try to take a quick frag, a quick angel. You can see because of this, they're being very cautious, the T's. And then Zusi is locking Orica down there behind the toll booth. And meanwhile, he's allowed his teammate to actually hightail it towards the other bomb site to go for the plant. So Zusi's just going to 1-on-2 this, it looks like, and he will. Gets both frags. And there you go. So a quick T rounds in from the Chiefs.
Clever read there from the Chiefs there, just sending their other player to the bomb site. I mean, instead of risking it and going for A, where they had a chance of getting peeked out and both taken down, they just played it safe and say, look, there's no guy over at B. We know he's in CT, and it pays off.
Oh, excellent headshot found by Dizzy off the timing. Really nice timing onto that peak. And that's crippling at the moment here for Team Immunity. They're looking in a lot of trouble. Look at their money. They're actually almost broke. This is ridiculous. I mean, look at that. That's just it. I can't believe they can't lose this round. Immunity cannot lose this round. It's going to get really out of hand if they do, but Dizzy picks up another kill, and it's looking worse and worse for Team Immunity now. They have managed to use the grenades to delay the push, but there's a big advantage on bodies here moving in, but Ricky going to annihilate Ofnu up in the palace. That will help massively. In goes an HE, but once again, the Chiefs going for that full rotate towards the B bomb site. So Sniper is going to be in a really important position here to get some excellent damage in. Let's see if he's going to be good for this here, taking a much safer position. His teammates can come in and help him. There's the spray, gets 2 players, and that's going to make it a 2-on-2 now with these T's very low on health. And 20 seconds left on the clock. Zusi gets the kill onto James. And now it's on Ricky. Comes in from short. Picks off Zusi. Now he's against the AWP of Dizzy. Gets the peek. But doesn't find a connection with Ricky. And the bomb needs to go down. There's 8 seconds left. Ricky needs to get close. And he can't stop the plant. The timer has been put onto Ricky now by Dizzy. There's the flick. Oh, it's so awkward, these engagements here for Dizzy. But there's Rickett, just playing cat and mouse, trying to play it by the book. Goes for the peak with the P250, picks up the kill, and that's going to be another T round for the Chiefs. And the money situation is actually getting really worrying there for Team Immunity as they buy up everything.
You definitely don't want to be ecoing on a overtime there.
No.
Especially every round matters, and it's not like the full game where you can eco, you can afford to give up rounds. You can't in this overtime environment. Especially
considering how insanely inseparable and close these guys have been playing to each other. And look at this, there's no nades on like 3 players. This is like Yam and Sniper and James, they don't have any nades here. They're going to have to rely upon picks. If the Chiefs were to actually go for a fast play, there would be no counter grenades from the CTs. Their retake potential is going to be hurt by that as well. So, but the Chiefs are looking for those picks. They're looking for those individual plays to get themselves an advantage. But look, they're going to spot Imagine. He wasn't ready for the angle. And this is going to be problematic now as the Chiefs are storming the site, at least with 1 player. But this is, they're all kind of separated and alone at the moment. They can't effectively trade for each other. So they've got to be careful. The Team Immunity get on top of them with the full lineup. And it's like we do have Zusi, who's over towards B at the moment. But they need to, the Chiefs need to buy time for Zusi to become actually relevant in this round with this flank. He is slowly making his way across, and the trades are coming in. 3-on-3 now. They may have just bought enough time for Zusi to do some excellent damage in, but they need to survive a moment longer. Ofnu picks off Sniper. 2 more left. 2-on-2 now. Zusi, he's been a long time coming here for these engagements. They have no idea where he is. Oh, he whiffs the first shot. Does finally take down Yam. That bomb ticks away. Ricky in an incredibly important clutch situation. Where's the peak? He's only going to get 1 shot. He hits the shot. I don't think there's time, though. There's no time to get the defuse. And it's absolutely gutting there for Ricky. Not able to actually close on the clutch despite getting the last frag. And the Chiefs, they've picked up a bunch of rounds here on the T side. And it's look at this buy from Team Immunity. It's pitiful.
Chiefs are going to be very happy. We know that their CT side has been good, so if they're moving on to the second half of this second overtime with 24 points, they're just going to be absolutely ecstatic. They've nearly got this in the bag.
Yeah, if the history of this match has told us anything, it would indeed tell us that. But quick aggression here from Team Immunity is exactly what the Doctor ordered to get themselves an early advantage in on the round. As we have Ricky up on the top. Great flash there. The entire terrace side completely blinded. And now it's just Ofnu left. So despite the money situation, it's going to be around there for Team Immunity. It is small consolation, however. As you just mentioned, they're still so far behind considering what we come to expect now from the CT sides of both of these teams. And now we switch into the second half of the second overtime between Team Immunity and the Chiefs here for the Faceit League. Oceania, and lots of work to be done here for Team Immunity. And there's Light Step once again. Wow, nuking CPL again. Team Immunity trying to take middle with style. Lots of grenades still to come in. There is a quick frag though, but look how quickly they split off into Connector. They are moving very fast along the map. And getting a lot of kills rewarded as well. And this is what I like to see here. Team Immunity, much more dynamic, much more pace. Dizzy comes in, does take a frag onto a sniper. Goes a grenade, but just a little bit of damage there to Dizzy. It's going to be really hard for him to actually pull this off here. This potential for a crossfire is very strong. And he's just still looking for some angles here, keeping the threat alive before finally backing away. And it will be the round there for Team Immunity on the T side. So there we go. Team Immunity looking to start things off quite well. I wonder, I don't think we saw rounds like that really from them before. We saw them like nuking CPL, but just the speed at which they ran through Connector and so on, that hasn't been seen before. That pace was not expected. It did catch the Chiefs in poor positions, so I'd like to see them to try to continue capitalizing on a fast pace. Good shot there from Yam. He's got a good timing straight on in through the window, jumping in. Oh, he actually got blocked, I think, by Lightstep as he tried to make his way through the window. The jump looked good actually, but he got blocked and taken down. That's that could have been disastrous for the Chiefs, but Yam is eliminated. And this grenade's not going off for James. Unfortunately for him, everyone on stream saw that. So here they go now, making a slow push.
Do you have a player lurking in was it Connector? So it might be an easy frag on the rotate if they bring the bomb to B. Bomb is left all the way back there.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they did have the bomb with them on this B push. But here they are making their way. They're quite split up. They don't have the opportunity for trading each other if they die. But quick one-on-one there, and that's not the kind of engagement you need. Now the bomb comes, feels like it's a bit of an afterthought. It was something forgotten there. Okay, now in a one-on-one, dropping, gonna sustain a huge quantity of damage, and a little bit of a disorganization to the cost community quite heavily here. Rick is alone. He's gonna be able to get the bomb down, able to get the quick frag. Oh, perhaps not. It was Dizzy way too close, and yeah, it's just seems a little disorganized there. Perhaps if the bomb had been with the push, they would have been able to trade the frag. It would have been an immediate plant. Ricky would have been alive with the plant down, and then that player in Connector could actually really be useful, because then they'd have to rotate and move forwards. They'd be, because the bomb would be down, and he would hit. You know, they'd be running. He would get the information where to position. It would be a completely different round, but the bomb just stuck a bit too far back. So the Chiefs now 2 rounds away from winning this match against Team Immunity. And one thing the Chiefs has shown is certainly great individual play and good team play as well. Certainly their CT side is not too shabby. Nice boost. That's a beautiful boost there. You can just catch it. I think we just missed it again. God damn it. But I can obviously see a really nice angle into short there with that one. And that kind of covered James to actually make his way in. Just trying to clean angles out here. Just see what they can get. Oh, what a shot there onto Offnu. Now that is going to hurt. And Ricky interconnected by himself. On making its way back to B. Another pick found onto the site. James now, oh, what a running shot there. Drive-by onto Dizzy with the AK. Looking for another one. James, this guy is a menace. Unstoppable, moving through every single angle. Just brutalizing the CTs as Team Immunity are just eliminating player after player. And that is how you take a round in style.
Team Immunity are really going to want that momentum flowing again on their side. I mean, money isn't looking too good for the Chiefs. If they lose the next round, they're going to be very low, and they might be having to force less nades, which is, you want as many nades as possible on your CT side. You really want to hold down those sides. So Immunity do look very confident, pushing into mid. When they take mid control, they seem to do very well. They have lots of options. Dizzy getting the frag onto Sniper. James nearly caught out there, but with his aim, manages to take down Lightstep.
Another really fast round here coming in from them, but that's a great quick response on the fly from Dizzy with the AWP. But still, the madness continues. 2-on-2 now as Team Immunity have taken the A bomb site. Yam is going to get the plant down as we have the Chiefs looking for a way around those smokes, but it's going to be Imagine running straight through. Team Immunity, are they going to be stealing it out from under the Chiefs? From everything we've learned, from everything we've been shown, we were expecting dominant CT halves when we saw the Chiefs take, was it like 3 rounds there, whatever it was, on the first half of the second overtime on their T side. We felt like Team Immunity were in a lot of trouble, but they are looking like they're coming into their own. Individual skill flaring out to take some of these rounds in really fast fashion. And now it's looking like they want to get that that A split going, potentially. We'll have to see what damage can be done by these players on slope. They have shown a propensity to just edge onto angles and just clear as many angles as possible and see how far they can kind of push their luck sometimes. And they do have trade possibilities there on slope, so we might see them getting some kills here onto the A site soon. And indeed, James is going to pick up a kill, but it's not on the A site yet. Still 2 players there, actually. But there it is. Imagine is going to take down Zusi. Trey's coming in. Yam is going to be forced to try to rush to help them out. Again, a little bit of disorganization, perhaps. Very sketchy buy-in for the Chiefs as they run into money issues as well. And Team Immunity in a 3-on-3. Still advantage for them as they sprint towards the B bomb site. Yam's going to pick up 1 as he's in connector. Just cutting off that rotation. There's 2 players left. Now it's just Ofnu. And it could very well be that this is going to go to Team Immunity. They may have just saved themselves. The Chiefs now all on Ofnu. He does take down James. Got 2 more players to find though. As Ofnu goes in, switches out for the AK, looking for the fast shot, but it's the grenade, and there you go. It's Team Immunity in overtime number 2. They're able to actually take out their opposition. The Chiefs, they fought valiantly, and it's a really important game. And Imagine, I mean, for all of his skill, for playing on a team like Immunity, for a team that perhaps doesn't get the same kind of credit that perhaps they should get. I mean, it's in the international scene, everyone talks about Vox because they get to go to all these events, but Team Immunity, they don't. They're fighting for respect, for recognition, and to go overseas. And they have players that need experience. Imagine's one of them, and you can see the potential in there.
Regardless, Chiefs put up an excellent fight. I mean, they brought it to a second overtime, which very, very entertaining to watch. They performed very well. I liked what they played. They played differently. They did bring it through, but unfortunately, Immunity managed to clip the win.
Absolutely. It was a really well-fought game. Very entertaining stuff here from Oceania. I'm already looking forward to going to the next Sunday so we can get more matches from that region. But we do have the European Faceit League, a European Faceit League stream later on today. Thorin's actually going to be dropping in for that one. So that's going to be like 5 hours or so, 4 hours, something around about that time period. If you're going to be sticking around to watch that, then I would definitely recommend checking it out. And remember, we do have also some Dragon Lore attempts coming up when we hit the 400k follower mark. So if you are enjoying the Counter-Strike action here on Faceit TV, remember to press that follower button. We will let the subs decide what we do with the nights, where we go for the trade up with attempt with 2, or what we give away. We'll let you guys decide in the end. But when we get to 400k followers, that's what's going to happen. So also remember to just support Counter-Strike. Just keep watching. Just watch all the streams. Stay up. Don't sleep. Sleeping is wrong. I don't sleep. I
You definitely don't.
I don't sleep. Just cast Counter-Strike. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks so much to Seth for jumping on.
Thanks for having me.
Late
Wonderful.
notice. And all right, guys, we are going to see you later for the European stream.